It's going to be 2 parts. This is the second part. So we're getting ready to break down the story of about accepting the information, right? And creating a whole new world for yourself, right? So the story talks about the hermit traveling, right? The hermit getting the knowledge, receiving the knowledge, taking the message, and going towards a balance, right? 6 of coin. The creation within a creation makes forth the balance. That's what we want. So, hermit, right? Hermit. And see, this is the thing about the hermit. The hermit travels by fire. Fire is one of the cleansing agents. It either burns down a situation, burns up a situation, or it heats up a situation. It's just like fire underwater. And this person is getting to the point where, they say, you know what? I can't carry this burden no longer. I got to go find my balance. I got to go find what calms me. I got to get this off my chest. I got to get this out my head. I got to lay it down. I got to lay this burden down. I want to be able to rest easy. I want to be free. See that? And when this person makes up their mind, right, to take action, because see, they told us that the hermit was on a journey to moving forward, right? Because his staff points backwards from what has occurred. See that? From what has occurred in the past. Yes. What has occurred in the past? A hole, right? A hole in the soul that had a person wounded. See, feminine energy. And when this person decides to make up their mind to take action, they become masculine energy, right? Because now you're taking steps forward. And you're moving towards your balance. And they say, yeah, now a person is starting the recovery process. See? Recovery process. What has a person done? 4 of Swords. The 3 of Swords that hang up in the bag on the wall is a heartbreak. Heartbreaks, heartaches, headaches, and pains, right? People are tired of that, so they hang that up, even though they may not be sure, because the wall is gray. Gray represents confusion. But now a person has fell upon their knees, to face truth, right? The creation of truth, because there are 3 bricks, 1, 2, 3, and they push up the sword, right? So it is the creation. 3s represent the creation. And the sword represents truth, right? So a person is now finally facing truth. Yes, facing truth. And that is your confirmation that that's what it's about. In order to receive your abundance, the grapes, you must face the truth. And then they tell us what? Because see, you have to pay attention to the way that the sword is coming down. You have to pay attention to the way the sword is coming down. So they go on to tell us about the abundance or the success of a family. Yep, 10 of coin, right? Ace of Swords, 10 of coin. Or a group, right? Group of people. A business, an organization, right? Yeah. But I feel like it's a family. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like it's a family. So you got this family. And they tell us that the family, right, is kind of in a spot of being abundant, but not necessarily saying, right, like successful, but the family dynamics have been well. They've been going pretty good, right? Pretty good for a family. So the sword of truth is getting ready to come down upon this family. This is where the shakeup is going to start, right? The shakeup is coming, right? It's like the pre-warning that the shakeup is coming within a family, right? Within a home or within a group, right? Group or organization or business, right? And it's going to be pertaining to someone who has major value within this family, within this group, within this organization, this company, yeah. It's going to be pertaining to that person. The person that everybody looked up to. A person who had a stronghold in the group, within the family. sits on a throne, even they look at abundance, because you know why? A person felt like they got away with it. But see, what a person doesn't know is why they are so in tuned in facing the family that they're turning their back on a place of comfort. See, some type of action has occurred, right? Even though they sit on that throne and everybody sees like the picture being perfect, and in reality this person is kind of shook up inside because they tell us a place of comfort, or one being comfortable within a home, they turn their back to that. You know why? Because they have to focus on keeping someone within the family, within a building, within a home quiet, within a group quiet. Shh. They waiting, and they looking to see if anybody's gonna tell. They're studying, right, the action of people to see if anything is off. Because see, at the end of it all, they tell us that this person is no good because this king, right, a coin, is closest to the dog. Dogs represent friend or enemy. So you have a person who has played the role here. See over here at Dark Mystic, it can get really gritty. And then they tell us what? The person who has been wounded. I'm going to show you. The person who has been wounded. Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign, but not necessarily. It is your time to get out of your head, right? And face your strength. Where does your strength lie? Right? Where does your strength lie? You are mentally wounded, right? But you stand on a concrete block with both feet solidly down, right? Standing firm. So sometimes you have to learn how to get out of your own head. It is your time. And what must the Queen of Swords do? Make an offer. See that? Right? Make an offer, accept an offer that is going to shake up and shake down, what a person has created, what a person has created within a group, within a family, within a business, within an organization, right? Within a group. No matter how much power they hold, do what you gotta do, right? And then they tell us what an emotional offer comes in, right, towards the Hierophant. Now this can be tricky because see, the Knight of Cups is the weakest knight in the deck. The Knight of Cups walks on orange ground, right? That means space and opportunity. The Knight of Cups knows some things, right? Could move forward towards advancement. This could be somebody that says, well, I know something that's going to destroy your marriage. They can be trying to blackmail somebody, but they'll never really like move forward with really destroying their marriage or their relationship. Because see, the Knight of Cups, you see, they offer that cup, but they are afraid to step over that stream of water that represents passage and make an offering towards the Hierophant. Hierophants represent relationships, possible marriages, a place of worship, a place of structure, right? It could be a pastor, anybody who is a high official, but ultimately the Hierophant represents a change of course, right? A pathway change, right? A change of course. And then they say somebody moves quickly towards the moon. Somebody's going to move quickly towards the unseen, unknown, not sure, what the outcome is going to be. That's basically what they're saying. They're not sure what the outcome is going to be, but then what they say, once actions are taken, an end or a transformation is going to come. See that? So the message is going to get through one way or the other. And once the message gets through, or you finally speak it out, get it out, then you'll have your opportunity, Ace of Staff, to move on from it, right? Spiritual growth, right? Spiritual journey, emotional journey, mental journey, physical journey, opportunity. This could also represent a new beginning, a new beginning. So somebody's gonna set out, on a journey, and when they end their journey is gonna be successful. What's the insight towards the Ace of Staff? Movement, choices, and decision. 2. You have an opportunity, your choice. Red cards represent physical actions. And this card is movement, choices, and decisions. Your decision. You have doors of opportunity. There are 4 doors in front of you. Which will you choose? Do what you gotta do. Choices, decision, options represents the 2. Connecting factors of 2, right? Connecting factors of 2. But because you have so many majors, I'm going to tell you what's going to be a major factor in your decision. So you have major, right? Death. Major Chariot. Major Moon. Major Hierophant. Right? Changes are going to take place within the cups. Emotions, feelings, actions. Right? So that's going to be a transformation. Right? Transformation. And then on the other side of that cup is another major. So major, right? Major feelings is what's going to get a person up and going, and get a person in this energy. Get up and move. Get up and move. Get up and move. And the next card after death is the Queen of Cups. Look, Queen of Cups. Bringing an end to being emotionally wounded is exactly what it says. And then it tells us that some type of communication, that blue bird is going to come in, right? But do not stay focused on the communication, because that fish right here, if you stay dependent or you stay focused on that fish, plenty is going to pass you by, because fishes represent plenty. Get up and take action. Get up and move. So your 5th house, right, can come forward. So you can have fun. So you can have romance, right? So you can start a new project. But I just feel like someone in the family. Someone in the family. Someone who is close to the family has committed some type of action from when a person was a small child, right? Or a young child, and they kept it a secret all this time. But the thing about it is, you haven't spoke, and you probably trying to push it in the back of your mind, saying, I just want to forget all about it. I just want to forget all about it. But the whole time, that person has been staying around and eyeballing the family to see, has there been any strange movements, any smart comments made towards them, any type of inkling that they think that a person is hinting that, oh, I know what you did. No. Time to speak up. Time to speak up. Time to speak up. Let's go. Spirit, another focal point of our birth charts. That came out quick. Taurus is here. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. Let's go. Taurus. So look into your birth charts, yes, and see where Taurus is, right? If you have any Taurus in your, everybody has Taurus in their house, like in their houses, because there are 12 houses and there's 12 zodiacs. Find where Taurus is sitting, right, in your houses, and that area is going to become abundant. Also, if you have Taurus in your birth chart, in your planets, of course it's in your birth chart, that area is going to become very abundant. Yeah? Let's get energy. Spirit, what is the energy surrounding Taurus at this time? That came quick. The daughter spirit. Let's go. Changes are coming because the daughter spirit is a 5. What is the insight, spirit? What is the insight surrounding cycles? Cycles is here. We got cycles again. Cycles, right? Cycles. Start paying attention to your moon cycles. It comes in as a 1, right? Cycles with the daughter spirit both make a 6. 6 represents a balance. So it's nothing but healing here at this time, right? Let's go, spirit. Spirit, what cannot be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual? Wow. The prison wave, self-sabotage, and poverty of consciousness. We got prison wave. So, prison wave is clarified by the inner child. What is going on with all these inner woundings? Inner woundings. A lot of people have gotten so used to dressing up the outside, yeah, that they feel like no one can see the inside. Who has wounded you? What has wounded you? Inner child. Time to grow up, right? This is what the inner child is about. If you do not learn how to mature your spiritual self, and I also talked about that yesterday, right? Yesterday at Enlightened Mystic Essentials about maturing. And you need to go look at that because it is our higher self, right? Our spiritual being talking to our physical self. What is it that we are missing? Focus came out. Now they're telling us self-sabotage here. If you do not learn how to grow up your inner self, there's going to be a problem. But here you have a key. Spirit saying, hey, come to me. Daughter spirit. Never forget that the daughter spirit is always open. Always open to anyone. Taurus. Do not become like that bull. Stubborn. Ready to attack. That's not what we want for Taurus. Taurus energy is abundant. Very abundant. Very solid, right? That's what we're trying to get at. Being solid, right? Being abundant in energy, right? Taurus. Do what you gotta do. Strong, right? Strong. Let's get into this prison wave. Self-sabotage, only you can sabotage you, right? Coming in as a 4. 4s represent what can keep you stuck, what can keep you blocked, what can keep you held down, what can build you up, structure, foundation, yeah. The main colors here are white, green, and brown. The white talks about the purity and the clarity of the green. What is the green? The movement forward. The green light, advancement, movement. Right? Abundance. Surrounded by the brown. What can keep you stuck, blocked, or held down? Right? Time to ground it. Right? Time to let it go. And your inner child comes in as a 7. It's all about you. Time to grow up and mature, right? And turn this feminine energy, right, within you to masculine. That's all that's to it, really. That's all that's to it. Stuck, bound, right? Held down. This is no one here, right? Keeping you immature in your spiritual self, right? This is you not allowing growth, not advancing. Let's go. Spirit, why is the prison wave here with the inner child? Let's go. Thank you. Goddess of water, which represents King of Cups, right? Needing to bring a change within your emotions. Kind of sort of like the same message we just had, right? Needing to grow up within your emotions. King of Cups. What is the feeling, right? What is the feeling that is so strong that is keeping you in a childlike state? I'm going to call it how I see it. No one can grow up you or yourself but you and yourself. Spirit, clarify. Goddess of water. Stuck, stop. Time to bring forth a balance. 6 of coin. 6 of coin. The creation within a creation brings forth a balance. It's your choice. Clarify the 6 of coin, Spirit. It's your choice. Stop. It's a reward here. It's a reward. We know that because they told us Taurus energy is abundant. Some type of reward. Balance and rewards is here. It may be hard or it may seem difficult, but it's best in the long run, right? It's best in the long run. Clarifying your daughter's spirit and cycles, you receive Hierophant. And you receive Star, right? If you have not already, right, started praying for help and praying for changes, it is that time. Because see, anytime the star shows up, the star comes in to change the course of your life, change pathways of your life, and that's going to be a good thing because they tell us that balance and reward is at the end of your mission. See that? At the end of your mission. Sometimes you have to learn how to get out of your own way, get out your feelings. One minute you got to get out of your head, and then the next minute you got to get out of your emotions and your feelings. Never forget that your emotions drive your mental. Underneath the deck, the stars here, coming in, shining so big, so bright. The sun. I said the star. 7 of staff, but somebody wants to push it away. Get away, get away. I don't want no illumination. I don't need any sun today. Get away. Goodbye. And with them pushing away the sun, why are they pushing the sun away? Some type of relationship instability factors are here for staff. Wow. Justice is going to be served. Justice is coming in. Because there's some type of injustice within the 4 staff. And they don't want some type of illumination to be or some type of light to be shined on it. Because see, the 4 staff, right, doesn't necessarily represent stability. It represents structure, foundation. This could be a home, a building, any type of standing structure. And within this building or home, it also represents a relationship, partnership, right? Could be a marriage because there's a feminine and a masculine there as well. Something could be going on. Somebody could be cheating. And look, justice is like, nah, they don't want my help. I'm just going to go away. Look, I'm just going to go away. Look at justice giving it back. Giving it back towards a home. But I mean, if you look at it or a relationship, you pushing the sun away, right? Look, you pushing the sun away. Go away. Bye-bye. Because you don't want justice to be shined down within a home, a building, or some type of structure. It could be anywhere, a place of business, because of a relationship between a masculine and a feminine. Yeah. Something's not going, something's not right. But a new opportunity is going to be created. But see, let me tell you, it's going to be short-lived. Ace of staff, because it's going to end quickly. Look, boom, 10 of swords. Woo! It's going to end quickly. It's going to end quickly. See that? A new opportunity comes and it goes. And it's going to leave somebody heartbroken. See that? Three of swords. Wow, sword after sword. Then they tell us temperance gonna come in. Look, temperance. Now a person gonna be begging and asking for help. Help me, mend my relationship or my marriage or heal this. But temperance, look what temperance say. I'm coming in to heal what was lost. Well, I'm coming in to heal who was down and out. See that? I'm coming in. And then divine truth comes in. See that? Divine truth comes in. And then they tell us someone's going to get it. They're going to get it and understand it. And they're going to receive it. They're going to see it. Yeah. Page of Swords. And then they're going to recover. Have the opportunity to recover. And they're going to leave somebody down and out. Six of Cups. Leave them in the past. Goodbye. You was a person of greed. Right? I've been picking up on that too. You was a person of greed. And then they tell us what? The Queen of Swords, someone who was mentally wounded. A person who is mentally wounded could be a person who does not know that some type of injustice or something is no good in their relationship. They tell us what? The one who is mentally wounded is going to find their strength. Whether it be the strength to leave a person in the past. See that? Six of Cups. Find their strength to literally move on and move forward. Yep. To receiving the information or receiving the truth. Yeah. And moving on. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. Let's backtrack. You got a lot of sixes here. And you got a couple of majors up in here too. So let's go. Somebody does not want the sun to come out and shine, right? They don't want the sun to come out and shine. Oh, no. No, why? Because the sun illuminates too much. When light or when a person is in the spotlight, there's nowhere to hide. See that? Get away, sun. Goodbye. Go shoot the other way. But why are you showing a person away? You showing them away from a home, a building, a structure, anywhere you work, anywhere you study, right? A place of worship. Because there's something going on between a relationship of a masculine and a feminine. See that? And when I say feminine, this is a person who does not know what's going on. Queen of Swords, someone who is mentally wounded. See that? But the masculine does. But if you pay attention to the person who has the upper hand, who is the one who is shooing the sun away? Pay attention. The masculine. And then not just is the masculine shooing the sun away, the masculine is making sure that they stay between the sun and the feminine. Let me show you. So here's the sun. Here's the masculine showing the sun away. But even within the masculine and the feminine, the masculine is still between the feminine and the sun. Some type of exposure, right? And then they tell us what? Injustice. It's an injustice because justice gives the structure or the foundation or the couple the back. I don't have time for that. I'm all about weighing our scales and bringing forth the truth and all of this. But no. So I just go over here. I just go over here and start creating a new opportunity. See that? I don't have nothing else to do with my energy. I don't have time to rumble in the jungle with these two or straighten out a home, right? Straighten out a home situation because the sun will shoot away. If you think about it, the sun brings forth light, right? And justice issues out judgments, but justice can only render out judgment, right? When they have all the information or when light is shed on the situation, right? They kind of work hand in hand. So they tell us, but the opportunity that was created is going to be short-lived. So you could have this masculine thinking, oh yeah, I dodged that bullet. It could be somebody cheating. Somebody could have turned up pregnant. and they didn't know, if the baby was theirs, or who the baby belonged to, or some type of, information that would destroy their home, destroy their marriage, destroy their family, like that, right? And then they say, guess what? When the opportunity goes away and when that door closes, it's going to be heartbreak. See that? Heartbreak. So basically, justice turns their back on a situation, yep, only to create an opportunity, look, that a person thought was made a goal, but it's going to end quickly. See, you got to be careful. And when it ends, it's going to cause a heartbreak. Boom. So, a person could have thought that they got away with it, because the light never really got shined on the situation, or a person never really spoke up. But justice, while you think justice is stupid, or you think justice is dumb, or you think that you got away with something you wasn't supposed to get away with, justice literally came in and set someone up. So now you going through your little heartbreaks, heartaches, and pains. And then they tell us what this person, right? The person who was set up just to set some up. You shut me out, I'm gonna set you up, right? Then they say temperance towards a person who is lost. Temperance comes in to heal a situation or open the eyes of a person who is down and out, right? This person is so lost, they don't even see the divine value, right? They don't even see divine worth. I'm going to tell you who they talking about. You, mentally lost. Don't even see it, don't even know it. Don't even know that justice is literally working for you. Don't even know it. Don't even know that temperance is coming in here to help you, because you so lost, right? You're lost. What are you lost from? The truth. Look. Ace of Swords. Lost from the truth. You so down and out trying to find the good in everything, down upon your knees that even you turn your back to the truth. But temperance going to come help you. Temperance is coming in to help you. And your mental clarity is going to be on point when temperance get done, right? When temperance get done. Whether it be that you see something, whether you hear something, or whether you receive some type of information, right? Come out of the state of being indecisive. See that? The Ace of Swords with the Page of Swords makes the Two of Swords. It's going to be a time of recovery for you. Recovery, right? The indecision, right? Two of Swords in the air to heal a situation, to mend a situation. The Four of Swords in the boat. And when you come to your senses, you're going to make a decision to walk away. You're going to make a decision to walk away. See, when you talk about a person who is lost, right? How do we know that they're going to come to their senses? Because of this. The Ace of Swords with the Page of Swords, right, makes the Two of Swords, yeah? With the Six of Swords, that makes the Eight of Swords. What is the energy of the Eight of Swords? A person who is lost, a person who is stuck, a person who is bound down to the ground. But the Ace of Swords talks about a person who is keeping them own selves trapped. You see that? No one else. And when you find out this information, you're going to say, oh, the hell with that. Goodbye. You are a person of greed. You are a selfish person. You only wanted to keep me around. See that? You only wanted to keep me around. Only because you kept me blinded. Only because you kept me in the dark. Only because this. Only because that. For your own selfish ways. Get away, son. Get away, son. Do not illuminate anything that is going on within this relationship, within this house, within this building, within this structure. You see that? Get away. And when they walk away, they tell us they're going to find their strength. Right? They're going to find their strength. So they're going to find their mental first. And then they're going to find their strength. But when they find their strength, guess what happens? Movement. Movement. But we knew movement was coming because a new journey was here. See that? Boom. Yeah. So let's see what's going to win this situation, because I want to know now. So let's see what's going to win this situation. Let's see what's going to win this situation. Let's see. You got a lot of majors here. A lot of majors. Cups. Swords. Majors. Cups. We're going to see what's going to win this situation. Swords. I don't know. Swords might have it. Let's see. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Majority. Majors, Taurus, swords. Getting your mental together. 6 and 6. 6 and 6. Balancing major changes towards a solid mental or a balanced mental. That's what's going to win, right? The situation. Because you have 3 cups, yep, and 3 staffs and 2 coins. Majority towards swords. Mental. Getting your mental together. So even if you are in the dark, you have help. Yeah, you have help. And you're going to need it. Because a lot of you have been married and in these relationships and, you know, doing the right thing, doing the best you can. And your other half, other part, they out here doing their own thing. They got you and something on the side. Be careful. And then they telling us structure building for a staff. That this could be something going on at a workplace. If you got a person who no longer is working, like your other half is no longer working, and all of a sudden they like to go to the library a lot. Oh, I'm gonna go to the library today. I'm gonna look for me a job. I'm gonna read a book. You better start paying attention, like for real. Because, you know, last month you wasn't worrying about the library. Then you took the kids to the library. Then you came back the next day and you just wanted to go to the library by yourself. Like, you pay attention, right? Mental clarity. Page of Swords, mental clarity. Spying, looking, spying. Hey, you have to open your eyes. So, they telling us self-sabotage and growing up your inner self. Growing up your inner self represents a person who is mature. And then they put our focus on the King of Cups, someone who is in love or someone who is loved or liked a lot. I don't know. What goes around comes around. Going to door of spirit, trying to figure it out. And you know, door of spirit is open to everyone, but you got help. So listen, I'm Leah. This is Dark Mystics. Go to Enlightened Mystic Essentials and look at the soul's message to our physical self, our avatar, right? If you need to speak to me, you can email me for readings, enlightenedmystic.org, for products. But outside of that, I'm starting to pick back up on my insights, because I was gone trying to get everything together with the house and everything. Still working at it. Now the children have started school here, so it's going to be tough, but I'll be back. But until then, I love you guys. Work it out, figure it out, and have a good one.